gonna pop this one out really quick.
Don't say that.
I didn't think about it before, but we are this week we are watching Nine, the movie directed by I think Shane Acker. I think it's Shane Acker.
Yeah, Shane Acker, 2009. This movie was released on 9/9/9, September 9th, 2009.
If this was a German film, they would be like, no. But,
they sure would.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the subject material that we're about to get into.
I mean, I've heard, like, war stories about this movie, about how people are terrified of it.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. The first 30 minutes are a war film.
Yeah.
It's a kid's movie, but it's really not. Until the end, and then it feels like a kid's movie.
Yeah, like when they're all dancing, like Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. So I was like, are they going to celebrate? We're going to spoilers, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Also, spoilers on this review. We have drinking this week Blue Moon Mango Wheat. Is there something? Made with fresh mangoes. I didn't see the writing under there.
Do I believe them? We'll get to it.
Blue Moon's logo is so cool. Like at the top of the can there, that's a pretty cool logo. I respect the Blue Moon logo.
Never seen it. Kind of looks like New Mexico's flag logo.
Yeah, they're
Shout out to all the New Mexicans.
Oh, but this movie, this movie's definitely a war movie for the first 30 minutes.
We try to watch movies we've never seen. I've never seen this. It was really good until it wasn't.
Yeah. There's an end. We'll get to there, but
Let's start at the beginning, though.
Yeah. So basically, the whole plot of this movie is that there's these dolls running around, and they're technically robots, but they're kind of have more soul to them.
They look like the Little Big Planet guy with the sack and.
Yeah,
they're created by this scientist, and then they end up all teaming up, and then one of them gets captured by this beast, and then they go to save him, and shit just goes wrong. And that was the best part of the movie is when Nine plugs in the device and his soul gets sucked out of him.
Yeah, two soul gets sucked out of him. And then what is it? Number one is just a hater the entire movie of Nine.
Fuck one, dude.
Bro.
I kind of understood it towards the end that if they are all the spirit of the scientist, then it's probably his soul split into 9 pieces.
Yeah.
And so one doesn't completely have control over what part of the soul he got. But he doesn't have to be such a dick.
Yeah, he's so cynical. He's so old. I just want to know the time frame of when the start of this movie is.
Because we say this so early on. It's you see the scientist's body down on the floor, and then you immediately see a woman and baby dead in a car, and their bodies are intact. They're not decaying. They still have all their hair. They're not turning into skeletons. You're bodies decay fairly quickly. This is probably within a 2-week time frame of when the bombs went off. But then one says later on, I've been around for years. So I don't know what the time frame is, but
I mean, I said the thing halfway through the movie. What if this is just 9 days from when shit started going south? Mm-hmm. But I mean, robots creating other robots, never has that been a good thing.
Yeah.
It's basically the bowler hat future. The setting is the bowler hat future from Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah.
I saw that it was based on Vienna during World War II, I believe.
Yeah.
And so if
you recognize it pretty early on that they were in Notre Dame.
Yeah.
At one point,
but completely different.
I mean, different countries, yeah,
still
but still Europe.
Yeah, the Europe architecture and the little houses. I thought this was going to be a silent movie. Watching it
for a little bit because Nine doesn't talk for the first little bit till he gets a talk box.
Yeah,
and
then Elijah Wood with the jump scare.
Yeah,
because I heard the voice and I'm like, is that Frodo? And then I looked it up and then I saw the cast and I'm like, yo, John C. Reilly's in this.
John C. Reilly jump scare.
Jennifer Connelly. And then I forget who voiced the old people. but it basically was just showing like who produced it as well. Like I think Tim Burton was the producer for this one, and it has like that Burton-esque. Like if Burton were to do a computer animation movie, this would probably be something that would represent that.
Yeah, and 8 kind of does have the boogie, Oogie Boogie design. Like the top of his head is shaped. I think you already gave me one.
Oh, I already gave you one?
Yeah.
Oh, I just handed Ryan another beer.
It's being handed beers right now. I would never drink.
Oh, yeah. We don't drink on this movie podcast titled 3 Beers in a Movie.
I would never. The whole time I was rooting for the Machine.
Yeah, I thought the Machine was gonna have a good guy.
I thought he was gonna have a good guy arc. Even at the end, when it's revealed that the scientists like put his intellect into the Machine, and he's like, I thought the way to win was they all had to be eaten by the Machine, so that the Machine had his whole soul and his whole brain, and would restore humanity. That is not what they were going for.
No.
Which I think it could have been a different satisfying ending, but there was just no, you kill it, you win.
It is a kids movie, so like the heroes killing themselves to create. I mean, but you could also have the sacrifice theme throughout, because like one starts to sacrifice for himself, but like he was such like the character to do it.
Yeah.
No surprise there. I think I called it like 30 minutes.
You did call it very early. But like, imagine if that fight had been like maybe 10 minutes longer, and one sacrifices himself, and then 7 sacrifices herself, and then the twins do, and it's just left to 9. He's like, there's nothing I can do, so he like gives up. But like that was the right thing to do, and they win. How good would that? Because they leave it so like ambiguous at the end. Is the 5 who died get like shot up into the heavens, and it starts to rain, and then like as the credits are rolling, the raindrops have like little microbes in them. Like, what is happening?
Hey, we're just gonna be human, I guess, at the end of this movie.
But are they life? Like,
I think because then it's just like this one guy is basically God, and like creating life again,
and then every person on Earth will be based off of his soul.
Yeah, I mean, very weird ending. Doesn't represent the rest of the film. Like the film was pretty good.
The film was very good. Yeah.
Besides the last 20 minutes, I think
it literally from when they were celebrating with the record player on, I didn't like it, but everything before that I thought was very good.
Yeah, and then they killed off John C. Reilly. And
yeah,
it's like, don't do that. And then what else was it? Oh yeah, war bad. We know that. War is not good.
John turns to me like halfway through. He's like, "Is this an analogy for World War II?" I'm like, well, "How?"
And then I just bring up like number 1 is how the U.S. was during World War II. How we were like, "Hey, we're gonna be neutral in this. We're not gonna go in." And then basically what happens is the heroes are attacked, and then they're like, "Oh no, we should probably get in this fight."
It's fair, yeah, and I mean, it's fair. Once you said that, I'm like, okay.
And there's the they used the word chancellor to describe the leader who led the robots, so that's probably the Fuhrer.
Yeah.
And then they also use the red and like black sigil, like representing
flag,
representing the Nazis.
Yeah.
And then was Paris in World War II? Was there fights in Paris?
You're asking the wrong person. I do not know a lot about.
God, we need a middle-aged dad.
If only we had Patrick Griffin on this.
Yeah. We need Pat Griffin here. They do have the them all uniting at the end and having that funeral. Basically, they use like a lot of funeral motifs here. Like they use the Greek.
Yeah, they send off 2 with the coin on his face, like Greek mythology down the sticks, and then they have like they're sending him out in the water. Like, would you say that's Norway?
Norway, like Viking.
Yeah, and then they have a burial and a burning at the end, which I feel like I don't know. Their souls being in the thing the whole time is kind of weird to me. Yeah. Like, why did 6 know all this information? I guess he knew all the information because that was the part of the scientist's brain that knew all the information.
he was
It's
just,
weird.
He was just a schizo puppet
Yeah.
who knew everything.
Yeah.
And then here he's like, they're inside, and then number one's like, no, they're not. We need to kill it.
You're dumb. Let's kill it.
And it's like, this guy obviously knows something's up. He's been drawing the thing that, like,
Yeah, that no one else knew about.
the little MacGuffin that everyone's trying to get.
Uh-huh.
And then they killed the dog robot at the very beginning, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I was really rooting for that guy." Like again,
Also, when you said like, "Oh, I wonder if this has been going over like 9 days or whatever," it could be like one of them woke up every day. So I don't know when because there's a flashback to like the actual war happening.
yeah,
And I don't know when that was in relation because like 1 through 8 were all there, so that could have been the day before 9 woke up.
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's up for interpretation. We're not given a clear timeline of like, we just get one says it's been years. I mean, who knows? I don't think this is an unreliable narrator in any case. Like,
I don't think. I mean, because we're seeing kind of the whole thing through 9's perspective, but he woke up after the destruction happened, so you can't really tell.
yeah. I mean, this movie was confusing. Before
It was very good, but now that we're talking about it, I'm like,
what was it?
was it?
Like, me and Ryan, before watching this movie, Ryan and I, for all our English people, basically we're like, hey, we watched Muppets Treasure Island last week. We watched, what was it? Talk to Me. It's been a while since we fought.
Yeah.
While watching a film. And this movie kind of has you do that. It's kind of like, you want to draw some lines.
We were originally going to watch Keanu with Key and Peele.
Yeah, and then we were like, we're not the people. We can't give our 2 cents. Like, probably won't be able to say any of the jokes that are said.
Maybe after a while we can get there.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will come on and suggest it, and we have to watch it.
Yeah, I'll tell the joke when this is off air, but I have a joke.
I gotta know.
Big Hero 6 it. Yeah, but like, I mean, there's the whole war motif going on throughout, and I mean, like, it's not new. War is bad. We obviously know that. I don't know anybody who really wants war in the grand scheme of things. But like, they have the whole machine versus man aspect, and man creating their own like
Demise.
Yeah. Which will probably end up happening with like AI and machines.
It kind of felt like Ultron-esque as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, you made the machine that was supposed to protect people, and then he made the robots that killed everything. It's like, which is like, who were they even fighting against? Did the robots kill them all, or were they fighting against someone else that killed them all?
So I think they originally had a war. At least this is what I got from like watching the movie. I don't know if it was true or not. But humans were fighting alongside with the robots. And then the robots were like, hey, nah, war's bad. We're just going to get rid of you guys.
Yeah.
And so, like, throughout the movie, you just see dead people on the ground.
Yeah.
Which is crazy for
a child's movie.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. For a kid's movie, it's wild. Because, like, the one time we saw a statue's hand just in the background.
Yeah, we thought it was a real hand.
I go, that's a hand!
So while 8 is, like, getting high off a magnet.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like,
There is
disconnecting his brain.
There is number 8 just getting high. Those were his last moments, basically, before getting boa constricted by freaking Sid from Toy Story. That's all the
It's
bad
kind of what
guy.
the machine was just Sid, yeah.
Yeah, he's just creating, like, a snake version of, like, the baby doll head spider.
Which, like, that's part of the reason I thought the machine was good the whole time. Because he's not killing them outright.
Yeah.
He's capturing them and absorbing their soul, which they don't give a purpose for. Like, if it had been like, oh, if he absorbs all the souls, then this bad thing will happen, I'd be like, okay, I get it. Or if he absorbs all the souls, but they never say what his goal for absorbing them is, so I don't know why. That's why I still think the machine might be good. I don't know.
Or, oh wait, hear me out. Maybe the machine got the bad part of the guy's head, like the greed, and because like he didn't want to make the machine.
Yeah.
He was like, I want this machine to do good, and then Chancellor was like, yo, bro, we're gonna kill people using this machine. Sorry to break it to you. And so the guy was like, okay, you're gonna get my worst thing ever.
And because they're like the last of humanity, he's hunting them.
Yeah. And because maybe yo, did we figure it out?
But still, if he's hunting them, then it's like, just kill them.
Yeah.
He made the creatures to kill them. They could have just killed them.
Bro, but like when they get like their soul sucked,
Yeah.
it is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like they just go like
this is scarier than like Dementors and
this
Harry
is
Potter.
scarier than Talk to Me.
Yeah.
For instance, like getting your soul just wiped out of your body and then you're just a lifeless corpse.
Yep. Which your body can be turned into a monster to steal your friends.
Yeah.
Like,
terrifying.
holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Maybe this movie's.
If this movie had been live action, like I get that like animation is like a medium for storytelling, and it was fantastic that way. But if this had been like real people, holy shit! Imagine how scary that scene would have been when Two's lifeless body appears around the corner.
I did get Coraline vibes.
Yeah,
during it, like with the dolls, especially.
I mean, it's more Tim Burton.
Yeah, I mean, wait, did Tim Burton?
Is Tim Burton Coraline?
I thought it was Henry Selick, who was also...
You know more than me.
So Henry Selick... Oh, I'm about to get into Nightmare Before Christmas history.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Is Nightmare Before Christmas not Tim Burton?
So it is.
Okay.
But it was directed by Henry Selick. It was a short story created by Tim Burton. And he only had the sketch of Jack Skellington and Zero.
Okay.
And so he wrote that. It was deemed too dark by Disney. He got thrown out. So then he goes on to direct something at that time.
Was it Corpse Bride or?
No, it was a live action movie. I think it might have been Batman that he got busy with. And then he directed Henry Selick to create Nightmare Before Christmas and direct it. And basically Henry Selick, you may know him, he directed James and the Giant Peach.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen James and the Giant Peach?
No.
Bro, that peach is fucking giant. Bro, it rules and crushes two people.
Oh my god.
So it's the Two Bad Evil Stepmoms, which for the 80s or 90s, like, very depicts mean lesbian, like, kind of. Because it's just two grown women living together, and it's like...
That's crazy.
These people, obviously, in the story are probably, like, lesbians.
Uh-huh.
And so it just makes them into monsters, because they're, like, abusing poor James. And James doesn't know he's about to get this giant peach.
You're describing this to me like I know the plot, and I don't know the plot.
So James, who is Charlie the Chocolate Factory from the Tim Burton version,
okay,
Wait,
is this live action?
Yeah, this is live action.
Oh shit!
And then turns into claymation.
Okay.
Because once he goes into the peach, it turns into live action or stop motion.
Okay.
Oh my god! Wait, no.
This is the other way around?
No. Definitely this comes out after Nightmare Before Christmas. Because Jack Skellington is in it. He plays a bad pirate.
But it's Jack Skellington?
Yes, it is Jack Skellington. You can pull it up on the computer right now. I'm 90% sure. Just look up Jack Skellington, James and the Giant Peach. But he shows up and attacks poor James. Because Tim, if you just pull up in
here are all of the
Whoa.
Are you sure? So I just showed Ryan the clip.
So just watch, but So it could just be Tim Burton skeleton, but he does walk in and say a skeleton.
Yeah.
So
It's
perhaps
it's a little nod. But basically the entire plot of James and the Giant Peach is James goes on this adventure, like just leaves his home. His two aunts or like his two caregivers get squashed by a giant peach in their car. I think they get run off the road off a cliff. But it's based on like a book by Ronald Doe. But it's really it's really fun. Especially like my experience with that movie is teacher bored route of the day. It's like almost Christmas break. Let's put on James and the Giant Peach.
My teachers put on Dennis the Menace.
Oh, the one with Bill Murray.
It might be Bill Murray. I was too young to remember. But like. It was just the kid running around with the slingshot, just shooting like his dad the whole time.
Oh.
I'm like, this kid sucks.
Yeah, he's
I know that's the point.
menace.
But there was no plot. It was just him being a dick to anyone who was watching him.
Like some of these movies, like back in the early 2000s and like 90s, can't beat them. Very simple concepts, like back of the barnyard.
Oh,
Like,
well, that's the show Barnyard.
Barnyard was crazy. Like the weasels.
Biggie Cheese.
Biggie Cheese is crazy.
This is the original thing in the junkyard scene when you run around. Also, Won't Back Down. That's the better version.
Won't back down.
That's it. Who cares about Tom Petty?
Yeah,
Barnyard version's better.
Tom Petty was rolling in his grave knowing that he couldn't record a better version than that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Tom Petty or is it Johnny Cash?
It's Tom Petty.
Okay. So Tom Petty was alive during that because
I was gonna say I don't think it was.
I think. Well, he's
dead now.
Rest in peace, Tom Petty. He's not an American Girl, but he sang it.
I did learn recently that David Bowie was dead, and that broke my heart.
Oh my god, I remember breaking that news to you because Ryan's like, was it about a labyrinth?
We were like, we were gonna do something like make a labyrinth parody or something. Like, we got to get David Bowie back in. You're like, damn, if only he wasn't dead. I turn to you, what? You're lying to me.
I mean I feel like that happens with like at least one celebrity in your life.
Yeah.
Like you're like, wait, they've been dead for how long? It's just like, oh.
I feel like it's happened to me a few times. I just can't remember who else it happened with, but.
I think it's because like they're so old to a point where you just think that they're still living.
Yeah.
Like if you just missed the day that the Queen Elizabeth died, like she would still be alive. Like Betty White, I would still think
I would believe it
if it wasn't like on the news at all or I just missed it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
There's definitely some that don't have that like publicized death.
Yeah.
Or you find out about them after they've died and you didn't learn, because I think I found out about David Bowie probably after he died. But like Michael Jackson's death was huge because my dad was mourning over him when he died.
That's crazy.
He sat in his room all day and listened to Michael Jackson music.
I just remember the trial of the doctor for Michael Jackson. Because basically
the guy who turned him white?
No, the guy who gave him sleeping pills.
Oh.
Because, like, I think he got found guilty of, like, second-degree murder.
Yeah.
And that's just crazy.
Damn, that got dark fast.
Yeah. Now we're talking about the death of Michael Jackson, which, depending who you ask, Michael Jackson may still be out there.
Who knows?
Who knows? He might release a song any day now.
It wasn't a hologram the whole time. It was Michael Jackson up there on stage.
Yeah. He's dancing. Do you remember This Is It? The soundtrack that he released, like, right before he died?
No, I don't think so.
It was, like, the last soundtrack that he ever released. It was, like, all his greatest hits, and he redid, like, all the music videos. Like, he redid Thriller, he redid, like, Smooth Criminal, and then he just died, and everyone's like, wait, his last album was This Is It? What? And then, the original Thriller,
that's a horror movie.
That's a horror movie. That's a Halloween episode.
I wouldn't even be able to walk around my house at night because of Thriller.
Yeah, because the zombies are fucking terrifying.
It wasn't even the zombies. It's when Michael Jackson transforms into a werewolf. Like, a minute in.
Well, did you know? I do know a lot of facts. Did you know the same guy who did the transformation for the Thriller music video did the transformation for American Werewolf in what was it, London?
Yes, because you've told. I think we've had this
we
conversation.
had this conversation. I just had to bring it up for the podcast.
They got to know.
Yeah, now they have a fun fact that they can bring up. I don't know, at a party that we're at.
I do wonder how many people they is, but
I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? Please let us know.
Please let us know.
Say I'm listening right now.
Comment your favorite transformation of all time. Whether it's Bumblebee in Transformers, whether it's
Evolution in Pokemon.
I don't know. Words in the English dictionary, how they transform sometimes into different meanings.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, like when somebody says John and it doesn't mean like a porta potty.
I thought you were talking about like Spanish conjugations.
Spanish conjugations.
Spanish conjugations. That's up there.
That one. You change. What is it? Elo Asia.
It's the alphabet. It's the Spanish alphabet.
It's been a while. Give me some slack. He's in the other room.
Roommate reveal.
He won't listen. He hasn't been listening.
Brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah, every time I see him, I'm just like, Jacob,
go back.
But
anyways,
back to what were we talking about?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, he was great. Like, basically, he is such a pop culture icon.
People say that Taylor Swift is more popular than Michael Jackson, which is insane.
Did you hear the stuff I like bring up?
Yeah, that like a country changed their...
So this one country like overseas had a rule that they didn't allow Western media at all. They changed the law in order for Michael Jackson to perform, which is crazy.
God no, we brought up Taylor Swift again. Fuck. We keep doing this.
I hear it's like $600 a ticket though.
I just got a message in a club Discord I'm in. Like, sorry, I'm selling my Taylor Swift ticket. Does anyone want to buy it? And I'm like,
no, they're in the Discord now. That's that entire situation. I don't understand how you fall for that.
I mean, if you're a Swiftie,
they go feral when you mention like Travis Kelce nowadays. Like,
but are we just anti-Swifties? Are we just as annoying?
Maybe we are.
Are we self-aware?
I think. Are we?
We can at least be self-aware about it.
Yeah, if we know that we hate Taylor Swift, then are we the real haters? As my hero Taylor Swift would say,
it is gonna hate.
But the players,
they're gonna play.
I'm just gonna shake. I can't shake my beer right now, or else it's foaming.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna drink. How many people do you think get this far in the podcast right now?
Let's see how far we are. We're about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes?
A little bit shy of 30 minutes. I hope all of our subscribers do.
I hope all my real friends, especially in these early days, they're just our friends. I don't threaten them.
Yeah, you don't threaten them at all.
I don't go every time I see them like, "Hey, did you guys watch the video today?" And then they're like,
"Crazy." We're episode 5?
Yeah,
comes out. No, 4. Episode 4 comes out on Monday, which is crazy.
And we have 120 views.
It's going up.
Yeah, and the watch time is 12.8 hours.
Which is interesting. I don't know if you're the one who's boosting those or if this is coming up across people's pages, which could be crazy.
We could check that right now. We're very open about our engagement, right?
You can check if it comes up on like people's pages.
I can check like engagement. That's the great thing about the YouTube Studio app is that shown in feed, our shorts have been shown in feed 313 times.
Let's go.
7 likes plus 1 subscriber off shorts. our views of shorts are 45. Views off video are 74. And now we're hitting that constant plateau. So
Every week.
So we have people watching our videos.
Damn, was that Dream Scenario?
Yeah.
Why did people like Dream Scenario?
Dream Scenario, like, impressions 431. That's actually really good. I feel for 3 videos so far.
Really?
Yeah. Like, that means people are, like, seeing the video.
Okay.
So
I don't think people are going to want to listen to this.
Yeah,
I don't know what we do with this information.
Yeah. But. I mean, hey, guys, you guys are seeing behind-the-scenes footage. We don't do this often. This should be Patreon content, but we're not going to make you pay.
They don't want to pay for this either.
They think that they're getting something special. See, we
insider knowledge.
Inside trading. No, not insider trading. That's bad. That's bad. Michael Jackson.
First 30 subscribers get the Patreon for free.
Almost at 20 subscribers though.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a good number.
Yeah.
The one podcast, the podcast that shall not be named because it doesn't exist anymore, that only got like 3, I think.
I mean, if only the video wasn't upside down. I was almost a part of it, and then I wasn't.
Yeah. We did shoot 20 seconds of the second episode, and then...
I was petrified to talk in front of the camera.
Yeah, now we got liquid courage.
Felix Felixus.
Yeah. I think we should... the war... I mean, what else can we say? War is bad. This is obviously a cautionary tale of, like, hey, humans may start their own destruction.
This was a good movie. I just don't feel like there's not an entire amount to talk a lot about it. It was kind of like, it's one of those movies like you enjoyed it, you watched it, you talk about it, you come to a realization, and then that's it.
Yeah, like there isn't. We wanted a movie to be able to think, and I feel like this movie was very straightforward in its thinking. Like there wasn't like one side that was like, oh, maybe war is the right way. There are a couple like hard lines, like
we did almost watch another one called Eraserhead, and then we read the description and we moved on.
I just had a realization. So earlier in the movie, number 2 says to number 9, some things are better to just lay there.
Yeah.
And so when number 9 takes the thing that's laying there and puts it into the other thing that's laying there, maybe that's.
Look at that.
Hey, we're making conclusions. We're thinking a little.
Or himself.
Like
he was already there.
He was already there.
But then he did say, "I knew he would come." It's like,
yeah, he knew he was.
Did you?
He would what?
Huh?
Well, I think we can start getting into questions and start because we're just recycling shit. At this
we're rambling right now.
We're throwing shit.
We're trying to make up time. Did you know? Muppet Treasure Island is an hour and 40 minutes, probably more.
That's our longest episode.
I know, which is insane to me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you guys haven't listened to that yet, you can watch it. Like
by the time this comes out, that one will be out.
Hopefully, Ryan edits it soon.
I sent it to you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let me check. Nope.
Yeah, because you sent me a text, so it'd be.
Nope.
What are you talking?
You're lying to me.
What are you talking about? Message failure. Message was not delivered.
There we go. Maybe the file was too big, so it didn't do it on time.
It is a pretty big file.
See, behind the scenes footage
Look
you're
at
getting right now. So we'll go with everyone's favorite section of the episode.
Tell them how it works, John.
So basically, every week I tell Ryan 3 facts about this movie. One of them is bullshit. 2 of them are real.
You say it's bullshit, but you added half the
no,
fact.
No. Yeah, that part was bullshit.
The whole fact isn't bullshit. Half the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise this one.
Okay.
This one I created.
I'll preface. I don't think I'm going to get this one right because
It was very hard creating a fake one this week.
I bet.
Shane Acker first made 9 as a 10-minute short film while still at UCLA.
Okay.
Okay, that's number one. That's a pretty good one. Who knows if he went to UCLA?
I don't. It's like, oh no, he went to UCF. He just changed the.
No, I think that would have been something I would have told you. Like, yo, this guy went to UCF.
Yeah.
Number 2, Alan Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Played the scientist responsible for the destruction of the world. He is a cousin to Mr. Oppenheimer from the Bond movie.
Wait, hold on. Alan Oppenheimer is who?
He's the scientist who...
That's his name in the movie?
No, that's his, like, actor's name.
What?
It is an Oppenheimer. It is the cousin of this...
This movie came out in 2009. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Crazy that his name would be Alan. Number 3, Shane Acker was inspired by another sewn doll movie, doll kids book, Coraline, for the design of his own characters. Because Coraline was originally a book.
Okay.
So was it 1, 2...
I just don't believe that Oppenheimer, who was alive in the 40s, the 30s, would have a cousin that's alive in the 2000s. It's possible, and there could be a way that you added that because you thought it would throw me off. You could be double reverse psychology me. That would be crazy.
Dude, I promise you I'm not that smart.
You did bring up Coraline earlier as well, and I don't know if that was to make me
Maybe
think about
I just
Coraline.
threw seeds of the... Maybe I should start doing that. Just throw seeds.
Just good, because you did that with Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah.
You're like, you wait till I tell you about how many Muppets were in this movie. I'm like, fuck. I'm screwed. And then the first one was he had a 10-minute short film about this.
Yeah. Weird that it wouldn't be 9 minutes.
Crazy.
Maybe I'm lying about that number. I realize how much like the odds are stacked in your favor because now I introduced the fact that I could just tweak something.
Yeah.
Do you believe I'm telling you the whole truth?
I'm so torn on the Coraline one. Because if it's based on the book, I think it could be true. Because I know the book most likely came out before this movie.
I think it's a 90s book.
Probably. But would he base the characters off of Coraline?
So
I don't think so.
Like the design, kinda, because like they're kind of sewn in.
I mean, yeah, but like some of them have buttons, and then like there's not many dolls in Coraline. It's really just the buttons.
Yeah,
the more I talk about it, the more like that one's reaching out to me. I'm gonna go with the Coraline fact.
I tried to talk you out of it. That's the one I created.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
He's a cousin of Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy reading that fact. Fucking Alan Oppenheimer, voice of the guy who destroyed the world in this movie, is a cousin of Robert Oppenheimer.
That's insane.
I didn't include that second part of the fact because I'm like, no, Ryan will definitely believe I created this.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. And then, like, if you're making a 10-minute short film called 9, just make it 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Rookie mistake.
That's true. It is. If you're going to go through the issue of releasing this on 999, then
Yeah. Like, what happens if you came out of this, like, not knowing, here's your last...
Yeah, what if you had the idea a year later, then what?
Yeah, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Wait to 3009.
Well, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that section. Our phones are blowing up from our friends
We're
right
getting
now.
some
They know we're
text
recording.
messages.
They know.
Why do they do this?
I don't know. I think they find it funny. Questions. I got 3 of them.
That's fair. You can't do another 5 for this.
Yeah. 5 was really fun for Muppets.
It was ambitious.
5 for Interstellar was easy.
Yeah.
Was Keanu, we would probably have 2 minutes. That podcast would have been very short.
Yeah.
So number 1, we know number 1 and 9. Which number would you want to be in this instance?
Out of those 9?
Yeah. Would you want to be like the first one, or would you want to be like closer in the middle, or would you want to be the last one?
Oh, am I not taking their personality? I'm just...
You could take their personality if you want to add that into
because 7 was the coolest one.
7 was the coolest.
She like her first scene when she takes down the cat robot it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then she has more cool scenes. Like she gets shot in the leg by the vulture, and she still helps take that one down. I think she's the coolest one. But also, it's near the end, so like you're not totally out of the blue, and you're not the last one. So I got to go with 7.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good number. 8 was like the muscle.
He was the muscle, and for the longest time, longest time, we don't know the time frame. He probably was the last one. Also, he was like a complete idiot.
Yeah,
he's the barbarian of the group.
He was using the magnet to get high in the. I love certain like things in kids' movies where it's just like, oh, that person is clearly doing drugs right now.
Yeah,
like he's.
And we do bring that up and talk to me like that.
Do we?
Yeah, we're like, oh yeah, them using the hand is just them doing drugs.
I was about to start talking under beer right there.
Gurgling in your mouth.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I think it would definitely be beneficial to be later in the sequence because you're not fucking getting bombed.
I mean, the whole reason that 1 sends 2 out into the world is because he was asking too many questions.
Yeah.
Don't be early on, I guess.
Yeah, for all you guys out there, if you're ever playing a D&D...
Which totally... That makes me think, because the 3 and 4 were the twins.
Yeah.
And they didn't talk at all.
Yeah.
They asked no questions.
Yeah.
Wow. Revelation.
Yeah, so if you're ever playing D&D, don't ask questions to another player.
Maybe you'll get a mind flare in your head. I don't know.
Yeah, this will be too late, Hannah.
Python will be dead by then.
Good luck. I mean, that was a pretty good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, which order would you rather be in?
Mm-hmm.
If you get the skill set, you get the skill set.
Yeah.
Also, like collecting data, 3 and 4, pretty cool job.
They were pretty cool. Yeah. I think 6 would be the worst.
Because you're just seeing the mind gauntlet.
he knows everything, but he can't explain it.
Yeah.
And no one's believing him. So that one would kind of
I wonder if that represents, like, ADHD in some instance.
Yeah, probably.
Because, like, he knows a lot of stuff, but can't really, like, put it into words, and, like, there's communication error.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's drawing the same thing over and over as well. It could be, like, also, like, schizophrenia, but not, I don't know.
Yeah. Probably a mental, like,
It's gotta be something. He doesn't have a lot of lines, but he has a lot of impact.
Yeah. Because he's like, I'm drawing the symbol, the source.
They're in there. Get them out. Get them out.
Oh my god. That's also another thing. If you're ever in a movie situation, like, say, 10 years from now, bomb goes off. If somebody's like, hey, there's a society here, and it could save the world, I would believe him.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Just try it.
Yeah. Like, also, I might add another question. We might have 4 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. We'll go right to that. When would you say enough is enough with robots creating stuff? What would a robot have to create in order for you to be like, hey,
a replica of itself? Like,
so bowler hat from
Once it starts basically reproducing, you gotta shut it down.
Yeah, you gotta call it quits.
Yeah, because then it's just like, then that one can make a duplicate, and then that one can make it. It just will keep going. Like, I mean, we already have technically robots making stuff with production.
Yeah, but I'm not scared of a robot making a tennis racket.
No, but once that robot's like, let me make another one of me.
If that robot's like self-checkout, like, can check out itself, maybe we call it. I mean, like, I don't know. The whole robot debate, I believe, is like very correspondent with AI.
I mean, they have the AI. I think it's like name is Sophia or something.
Yeah, Sophia, and then there's the guy version.
I haven't seen the guy version, but it's terrifying.
Yeah, but I think she's good. I think
I pray.
She keeps on saying she's good, but she
Which
also,
makes me not believe it.
yeah. For some reason, Uncanny Valley is telling me not to trust this right now.
Like put a wig on that and send it out to the world. How many people are going to notice as they walk by it?
If like she can walk normally, like get what is it, the Boston robot?
The dog.
Yeah, if only like when they created the like person version of that. Like, I wish we had somebody from the robotics team to tell us all about it.
Let's get the guy that made the blimp.
Yeah. Hey guys, just a little math reminder out there. We're drunk while doing this, so bear with me. If you want a robot to weigh less, would you add a blimp to the top of it and let it fly? What would the weight of an 8-pound robot be if it was a blimp? What would the weight be?
Leave your answers down below.
Yeah, leave your answers in the comment section. So number three. We're almost at the end there. This may be a short episode.
It might be.
I don't know the number, but
hour's fine.
Hour's fine. They're busy people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which do you think would be able to be taken out by a human in an invasion event? Machines or aliens? Which one would be easier?
I think this is a crazy question. Because if it's aliens, they had the technology to get here. They're smart enough to get here. And they have technology. But if it's robots, then they're not feeling pain. But they were created by us, so they're probably not as powerful.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be easier to take out robots. Because if aliens have anything like the indomitable human spirit, we're fucked.
Like, my entire thing is, once the machines take over, you have a finite amount of bullets. You have to make every single bullet count.
Yeah.
So that's the issue with robots. Aliens, it's like, if they have the technology to come over here, we better hope they're peaceful. Like,
it's over from the beginning.
Oh, they're picking up Moe's right now.
Who's picking up Moe's?
Are you receiving text as well?
No.
Oh, our friends are picking up Moe's now. And I'm around that point where I'm getting kind of hungry, and
who's picking up Moe's?
I might have to send a Moe's order in. But,
damn, I wasn't invited to Moe's.
Damn, it's not even Mo Monday, and now I'm kind of sad. But I think we'll get McDonald's after this,
or Taco Bell.
Oh, I don't know, Taco Bell last time when I had the big Cheez-It, the big
just don't get the big Cheez-It.
but like, you're kind of mandatory supposed to.
No.
You kind of have to get the big.
The first time, yes. Every other time, no.
But it's like when you see a treasure like on the pedestal, like
okay, but when the treasure poisons you,
yeah.
But
that's every good treasure.
Cursed items.
Woo! You don't go to a treasure not expected to get at least one poison dart, right?
But if you see a Cheez-It Crunchwrap on a pedestal, you know there's poison darts. You do it the first time, and then once you get down there, you see another hallway with more poison darts, and you see another Cheez-It Crunchwrap. You see another Cheez-It Crunchwrap. You're gonna go down that hallway after you've taken a bite the first one. You're like, damn, this is not good. You're gonna go down that second hallway.
But maybe that second one is better.
How many times? This is my question to you. My question number one. How many Cheez-It Crunchwraps do you have to get before you stop?
Before I stop getting food poisoning?
No, not before you stop getting food poisoning. Before you stop getting the Cheez-It Crunchwrap.
Oh, I would say the third one.
You have to eat a third one?
Well, third's the magic number. I would look at the fourth one and be like, hey, maybe it's not it. And then that little...
It's like the Green Goblin
No,
mask.
it's like the Cheez-It wheel that's in the commercials. He's like, hey, you want some of this cheese? Like, bro, that Cheez-It definitely got, like, workplace harassment filed against him. Like, the stuff he says to, like, people.
Dude, those commercials are so good, though.
Wasn't that one of the... I'll tell you after. One of the skit ideas. The Cheez-It wheel on trial.
I don't... No, it was Hamburglar on trial.
Hamburglar on trial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows if that will ever happen.
I don't know. We were going to do the skits, and then we copped out because Pop-Tarts were too expensive.
Pop-Tarts. The number one
That'll give you an idea of how
the number one
financial we are.
Please like and comment and subscribe, please. But look at that. No, we can't get into it this time. Yeah, so I think that was my last one. Yeah.
You said you were gonna add another one?
Oh no. Yeah. Oh, this blue moon's kind of getting to me. It's the blue.
I can't even say it's growing on me though. Does this mean we're getting to reviews?
I mean, I do have another question. What kind of alcohol percentage?
I don't know.
Guys, label your
Blue Moon Mango
5.4.
Really?
That's actually pretty high.
See, because the first three, we drank Bud Light during the movie. We switched to Blue Moon because we have so much leftover beer from previous episodes. We're starting to get 6-packs. We drink Bud Light during the movie. The first 3 Bud Light were hitting me harder than the Blue Moon. I think it's because I don't like the Blue Moon very much. God damn it, Blue Moon. Why are you doing this to me? Because I can't rate this one higher either.
Yeah. Like, this beer, like, it's kind of how Bush Peach is.
The first sip I had, I almost thought it was Bush Peach.
I have such a high hope for it. But it's just like...
At this point, drinking it, it doesn't even taste like mango anymore. It does taste like Bush Peach.
Yeah. And I mean, peaches and mangoes, apples and oranges.
The whole point is to not compare them.
No, but like, we can compare them. That's what we're doing. That's the whole point of this podcast. Like, we're comparing beer
to movies? No.
But, yeah, I don't know where to rank this.
I originally, after the first one, I was going to rank it starting with a 1.
Okay.
But I think that's too low. It's unfair. It's not bad. The first one tasted more like mango than the one I'm on now. But I think I will have to give it a 2.58.
2.58, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's I don't even know what to say about it. It doesn't taste like beer. It just tastes like mango juice.
So
it tastes like carbonated mango juice.
Yeah, I wonder if this would have been better with an orange flavor.
I mean, that's what Blue Moon's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I wonder why they didn't just do that.
So we did Belgium White. Is that the normal Blue Moon?
That's the normal Blue Moon, I believe.
Damn.
So. And so I think this just goes to show you, I think draft beer is just better.
It's just superior.
We do need a keg episode. That would probably be crazy.
That would be crazy. We got to do that for our guest episodes so that we don't drink a whole keg.
Yeah.
Last time I drank a keg, whew.
Oh.
Bad.
Was that at the party?
That was at the Halloween party.
Yeah, I remember that. My gorilla hands were still there. Because I was a balloon tower defense monkey.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a totally last second costume.
Forgot about that.
My hands were so sweaty, I had to take those off. I also had to take them off because I was about to chow down into a payday. One of those payday bars. If you haven't had those in like 6 years,
I've never had a payday bar.
It's like caramel, because I'm not going to say caramel. That's the worst way to pronounce it.
No, it is caramel. Yeah, I had to think about it. It's caramel popcorn.
But it's caramel popcorn.
Ooh, you're from the north, so you're wrong.
Are we? Do we want to bring up the 18?
Okay, whoa.
We were so wrong. Ryan, will you denounce?
Whoa.
Oh God, I should get my ranking on this.
Yeah, what's your ranking on mango wheat?
I'm gonna go 2.31.
2.31. Okay.
It's not the best thing,
It's not
but
the
it's
best.
not the worst.
No.
I don't know my.
It's
other...
growing on me as I have it more, but I know if I started with this, I would not be very happy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna suggest. So this was my psychology behind like us doing beer on Monday rather to Friday, because if you guys don't know, we record on Monday usually.
Mm-hmm.
This time we're trying to double up so that way we can like have episodes during
In the backlog, yeah.
in the backlog, and because some of us are going to be out of state soon for a solid 2 weeks, but we should be fine if we double up next week, hopefully. Just a heads up. That's what I want to plan. But I mean, like, what was I going on?
I was about to suggest doing 2 movies in one night, but that would kill us.
That would kill us. We would be dead.
Yeah.
I
Don't say that.
No.
Beep, beep.
You cut it, and it's I drop.
Don't say it again. I gotta get it again.
No. Men in Black.
There were no cuts in the last one. I was kind of sad, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys like the cuts. I thought they're very funny. Shout out to Slushy Noobs, but
but I mean, yeah, this beer is just, I don't know.
it's sobering me, to be honest.
Oh yeah, what I was saying is the psychology between having a beer on Friday or having a beer on Monday. Like we've been
Yeah, we start our week drinking.
Yeah, so we recently have been like ranking beers pretty poorly ever since Coors Light. Coors Light got a bigger rating than I thought it was going to.
Because I don't like, but everything we've had recently just isn't good.
Do we have to buy expensive beer? Do we have
No,
to?
we don't have to buy expensive beer, but like
We might have to start.
maybe we have to buy expensive beer.
I mean, we might have to start. We should start with Stella next week, maybe. Yeah, like
Actually, I'm not a Stella fan.
you're not a Stella?
But that's what I said about Coors, and Coors ranked pretty high for me.
We might have to try bottle. We might have to see how a bottle goes.
We did do
For Blue Moon. We did bottle.
Yeah, we did bottle Blue Moon.
But like, I really like, what is it? Is it Bush or is it Bud in the bottle? It was like the nice twisties.
Oh, that was it was either Miller's or Coors.
Yeah, that was at Pat's. We need the one Pat per episode.
True.
Too. That's why.
Shout out
To Pat. Thank you for everything that you do. But yeah, I mean it's the McUltras. We should do McUltras next week.
We haven't. That's crazy. We haven't done McUltras.
Yeah, and that's like, I feel like our favorite.
That's the highest quality, low quality beer.
Yeah, it's the old reliable.
It is.
It's like the girl that's dancing by herself at the prom, but like she had a crush on you for the past 2 years.
And
So
she takes her glasses off, and you're like, she was beautiful.
She
the
was
whole time.
She was beautiful. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh.
That's McUltra.
That's McUltra right there. Sign me up to make a commercial for you.
We still haven't done your Bacardi commercial for I Want to Know What Love Is.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first skits on the list.
Yeah, we should really do that to like promote this podcast.
Yeah.
I want to know what love is.
That's over a year ago that we came up with that idea.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, because that was
April. That was Angels and Cowboys.
What a fucking stupid party thing. Just make it fucking Angels and Cowboys or Angels and Demons. Like, how hard was it? Like,
that's so funny to say.
And then I was just exploding over the fucking railing.
Because you drank an entire...
Yo.
All right.
I drank an entire bottle of Blue Smirnoff
in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes. Which is is my most athletic play in my career.
It's athletic.
Sorry, drinking athlete. Yeah. I mean,
We gotta do a drinking Olympics. When does the Olympics start? Has it started?
it starts next week, I think.
Okay, summer's almost over.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Cleaning the river.
Yeah.
Because the river is filled with shit.
They were gonna do a. Did you hear about the
Poop.
the poop strike?
Yeah. That's a great instance of just like,
And
yeah.
then people in other countries were gonna time it correctly so the poop would flow downstream at the same time.
Yeah.
God.
I love people as a whole. It's great. That's why.
But it's the French. So.
It's, uh-huh. Frenchie, though, in the Boys episode, season finale.
Damn.
Dude.
1 million beers are in this van, Frenchie. You gotta. Oh, I gotta go to that van.
When he kissed Kamiko, I was like...
If you haven't seen The Boys, sorry for spoilers now. If you've not seen The Boys season 4 finale,
We would have
Watch
given
it.
you 3 weeks to this point.
that's true.
So we're fine on spoilers. For
I
The
mean, it
Boys.
did take me about 3 weeks to catch up, but
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's if you're watching all 4 seasons.
I have a lot of free time.
But oh my god, it's so good. I
Mhm.
can't wait for season 5. I hope they do the movie.
It's probably going to be Gen V next year,
Gen
and
V.
then season 5, 2026.
Yeah, because Gen V is gonna be really.
Oh, it's
Gen
gonna be
V.
so good.
Have you watched Gen V?
I
yet?
watched it.
Gen V so fucking
Mhm.
good.
The ending is crazy for that one as well. God, The Boys knows how to end a season.
Yeah, I think they start with the end first, and they're just like, "How do we want
How
the
did we
next?"
get here? Yeah.
Yeah, and so I mean, Butcher's just Venom.
Oh my God.
He's alive now.
He ruined everything.
We're getting scorched earth.
Rest in peace, Victoria Newman.
Scorched earth. I like whatever.
Oi, here.
Oi, Huey. Homelander took me son and killed me wife. Let's go kill Transparent.
Translucent.
Translucent. It's the same difference. God, I think it's time we rank this movie.
Yeah.
For anybody counting how many times I say "Oh my God" or "God," like take
We
a
did.
sip.
We did. We're gonna claim it. We'll claim it.
Claim it.
We
Claim that shit. Claim it.
We thought about turning this into a drinking game. We would post the rules in the description because people do read the description. Apparently,
Yeah,
Crazy
people
people
want to
do.
complain about the description all the time. That was the first complaint I ever received on the podcast. Is you forgot the Oxford comma? It's fucking optional. Nothing.
so every time John says, "Oh my God," you take a drink.
Yeah.
Drink of any non-liquor because you'll die.
You'll die.
But yeah, what's your ranking of 9?
Oh. I think I have to do something really funny here.
9 point.
That was too high. 3.19.
Okay.
Because I really respect the animation because it's really good for the time it is, and it's
Yeah.
aged pretty good.
I did think you were going to start with a 4 when you said it was too high.
Hear me out before you say your ranking. Just remember, Wish came out last year. Just remember. Think about the animation.
That does buff this up quite a bit.
Wish came out last year.
That's a crazy reminder.
And also, heads up, Wish came out from Disney. I don't know where fucking 9 came from. And
Yeah.
it was not Disney.
No, which they did not have as much money. But I will also start with a 3. I think I'm going to go a bit higher than you. Is really just the last 20 minutes that I didn't enjoy. But the first hour was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go with 3.43.
See, I put a 9 at the end of mine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what-
I know that was.
It was
your
about to
bit.
be 3.99, but like I was like, that's.
I could have gone 3.33. It would have added up to 9, but
Oh, that would have been sick.
yeah, maybe. What a voice crack.
No, it's all...
I can cut all that out.
no. You have to let it in. It's
I am the editor.
it's pure. It's great. I love it. Other than that, I think that's been 9 the movie.
Yeah.
Directed by
Still can't. Sean something.
Sean Acker.
Sean Acker.
Yeah.
2009.
I don't know what else he created, but I would hope it's okay. I think it would be. I would like to see the 9-minute short or the 10-minute short that's based on this.
I feel like honestly feel like it could be better than the movie, like because he had the vibe, and it's really the vibe that was bringing this up, not entirely the story.
Yeah.
Because the post-apocalyptic puppets, I'm like that's huge, but yeah. Other than that, I think that might be all I have to say about this.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, I think we can say like, comment, and subscribe, please. We're fighting for our life out here. We're gonna need a new mic.
Yeah, we are. Hopefully, you haven't been able to tell. This episode was recorded off of my laptop. Our mic did break. Please buy me a new, please.
I mean, I don't think they can tell. I hope they can't.
I hope they can't. Maybe I'll be able to tell when I'm recording once I put it in whatever, but other than that,
this has been 3 Beers and a Movie podcast. Goodbye.